All right. Hey guys, welcome back to another DOY Creations video. I am Jeanette, aka Soraya. And before I get started, I always like to give glory, honor, and praise to the Most High Yah. All right, guys. So this is a quick pop-up live. I haven't been live in a while, probably a week or so. But anyway, let me put my fan on, y'all. I got hot before I even got started. I actually wanted to go live. At 6:30. Hey Sid, how are you today? Yeah, I actually wanted to go live a little bit earlier. Yes. Hold on one second.
I'm gonna welcome my friend, but he said his mom could drop us off at the tennis courts behind the school.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's fine. All right. So yeah. How are you today? Yeah, this is just a quick pop-up live. I actually wanted to go live a little bit earlier, but it is what it is. And I don't know, guys. Good morning, Angela. How are you today? It is so good. Let me grab my glasses, y'all. Let me stop tripping. Let me grab some eyeglasses so I can be able to see what I'm talking about. Hey, Jen, one of my what Dessert Squads members. Good morning. How are you today? It is so good to see you. Hey, good morning, Denisha. Hey, my beautiful Denisha. How are you today? So good to see you, ladies. Yeah, guys, I was thinking, I said, you know what? I need to do. Oh, shoot. Let me turn it all the way down. Don't forget to thumbs up, ladies. If you have not hit that thumbs up, make sure you do. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live today. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Anybody show up, we're going to chat it up. If they don't, I'm real good with talking to myself because that's how I roll, guys. It is no problem for me to talk to myself. That's what I do. But anyway, it is storming outside, you guys. It is raining really good here in Chicago. So we definitely need the rain because it's been like we have been like having this heat advisory where it's been like not as bad as a lot of other places, guys. Florida with the hurricanes. I hope my friend Pamela is doing well. I was hearing about Las Vegas. Las Vegas has been getting underwater. Let's see. You said I like these morning pop up. Good, Danisha. Thank you, Angela. Oh, thank you, Jen. Oh, bless your heart, Jen. Jen, let me play this song for you. This is for you, Jen. One of my what? Dessert Squad members. Thank you so much for the blessing. Let's see. Let me do this real quick for my beautiful Jen. Yes, thank you so much, Jen. I appreciate that so very much. And Angela saying, good morning. So yeah, I've been crocheting a lot, guys. I've been basically working on my Yarny YouTube seasonal hop that is hosted by Kim from the Crafty Nomad. I'm kind of late with it, but I'll have it done actually before the fall hits. And also, I've been making a lot of like bucket hats and ruffle hats and things like that. So I've been working a lot on just hats in my I've been working on hats in my fall hop projects. That's all I've been working on. I'm trying to think. I got some Happy Mail. This came from Aisha Handmade. She was doing a giveaway, and the giveaway was one for one of her crochet beaded wrist bracelets, and Handmade Design won the giveaway. But Handmade Design forwarded the giveaway to me. She asked her to send it to me. So this is a bracelet using the beads, and she just have a button in the back. That is so cute to me. It's so dainty, and I can tell it's from some soft carding yarn. So that is really, really nice that I won. Hey, Don, good morning. That's Don Yarn Doll. She's like, good morning, Jeanette and friends in the chat. Yeah, isn't that pretty? It's so dainty. It's so girly, right? I can be girly when I want to. So that's really cute. I like things that has beads and things in it. It really helps your project look a little bit more, I don't know, fancier. I don't know. So that is what I've been working on. I got some yarn that I won from, because usually when I win items from someone, especially from giveaways, somehow I tend to work with those yarns first, just to show gratitude that I'm thankful that you sent me the yarn. And so I start using the yarn that Delphine, that's Deborah and her daughter, Delphine Handcraft. I started using their yarn. And so I made some beautiful hats, but I'll come back in a separate video. Thank you guys for the hearts. Let's see if I can straighten this out a little bit. I look so crooked. Okay. Okay, that look a little bit better. I feel like I was looking kind of crooked here. So I've been using Delphine yarn that she gave me. Her and her beautiful daughter blessed me with some beautiful yarn. And I like to use up those type of yarns first. So this is one of the yarns that she blessed me with. This is some Big Twist, and it's called Freelance. This is some Big Twist in the colorway Freelance. Now I can't show you yet what I'm making, because if I give you guys even a glimpse of what I'm making, if I show you, you're gonna know automatically what I'm making. But this is Big Twist in Glance. Isn't that nice for the fall? Anybody else working? And plus, this project is kind of like a 2-in-1, because what's the channel name? Oh my goodness, I gotta make along Amal. What's her name? Oh, I see her face, but I can't see her channel name. But anyway, she got a make along. So this is gonna be kind of like 2-in-1, y'all. It's gonna be 2-in-1. It's gonna go for the Yarny YouTube seasonal hot plus her make along. Y'all, it's just gotta be that way. I don't know. Hey, good morning, Kelly from I Bring It Every Day. How are you today? So good to see you. Thank you all for coming in. And thank you for the lovely thumbs up. Thank you guys for acknowledging one another. Is anybody doing any crochet alongs or make alongs? Oh, child. Sometimes we be getting into these things. Somebody's like, oh, okay, I'm going to do that crochet along. And okay, I'm going to do that make along. And next thing you know, you're going to be like Linda Simpson with 100 things on your hook and needles, right? Linda, I can't. Her new channel name was it Daisley Sisters, something like that. But you guys know her as Linda Simpson. So is anybody working on anything? What's in your cup? How's the weather where you guys are at? I'm so glad we got this rain today, y'all, because we needed this rain. Y'all, the heat has been heating, okay? The heat has been heating. But I'm not complaining about the heat versus what has been going on. And a lot of good morning, Vera. How are you today? So good to see you. Compared to what's been going on, like in a lot of different places, I won't complain, y'all. I won't complain. I remember, was it last year or a year before that, probably was last year, where Las Vegas was getting all that rain. Child, ooh. And I like me some Las Vegas, honey, but honey, I don't want to be there underwater. You say I'm working on my skull granny square cardigan. Oh, awesome, Don. I've been seeing so many of those on hats that everybody is making, the Scully hats or the skull hats. I've been seeing a lot of them posting those type of items on Facebook. But why is it that it seemed like this year, I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying attention last year, but I never seen so many items made out of crochet for Halloween, like dresses and hats and scarves and outfits. I'm like, I haven't seen it, like dolls, and people are just being so creative this year. Like, what's up with y'all? It's so creative. I'm like, I know people make the skull hats and maybe like the skull, like something else, but I never synced it to this degree. So I'm like, wow, people are tapping into their creativity, right? You said Big Twist is pretty. Can't wait to see what you're making. Yes, Don. I can't wait to share with you guys. This is one of those kind of quick projects because I'm kind of late with doing it. I really, you know how you want to make something, but you just can't figure out what it is that you would like to make. That's how I've been. I've been like, when I don't know what to make, I make hats. I'd be like, okay, what am I make? Okay, I'll make hats. It's one of those no-brainers, get her done. Maybe more Halloween yarn are inspired to make. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But on Facebook and TikTok, I'm like, you made that? I mean, I'm talking about like a cardigan, a cardigan, a dress. So far, what I have seen what people made, what dealing with like Halloween and the Halloween colors, the orange and the black and the white, is cardigans, sweaters, hats, and dolls. But it's been popping up on my feed like a lot. And I'm like, wow, this is y'all is really getting it in, huh? Okay. But anyway, so I didn't know like what to make. I didn't want my Crojo to leave me. Y'all, my Crojo will go on vacation unannounced. It'll be just up, out, and minding his own business. But so I'll make hats to keep my Crojo going. Ooh, child. You say I'm new to all this yarn crochet world, so I didn't see what was happening last year. It I guess it was available last year, but who knows? Maybe even the yarn makers has gotten on board and said, okay, let's get a little bit more, stuff out, those color things out. You know what they said, the early birds gets the worm, right? This is my first Halloween. Really, Don, I don't listen. I look at people that do Halloween. I'm not a Halloween person celebrating or anything like that. But I went into Macy's, and Macy's, you know how people have like all the spider webs and bats and all that stuff for Halloween. They didn't have none of that stuff. They had all Christmas stuff in August. And I was like, I think like time go fast. People always say, good morning, Angela, for Angela Precious World. How are you? Thank you all for the lovely hearts. I appreciate them so much. A lot of time people be like, time goes so fast. But the reason why time appears to go so fast because people push time. Like we just push time. Like time already goes fast and we push time. And like it was in August when I went into Macy's with a friend, and in Macy's out where we are at, it had everything Christmassy. And the guy was like, wow, we didn't even get to Halloween and we didn't even get to, not that I care about any of those, but I'm just saying that we kind of push time. I don't know. Time go fast all by itself. I don't have to push it. It's time won't give me time. So be careful with time. I try to just enjoy the day. You said Hobie is listing their Halloween stuff on the 19th, but they have Christmas out already. Oh yeah. They're like, people are like panicking. I like to try the red heart speckle yarn, especially the red speckle. Girl, you know what? But the thing about let me see. I was seeing Tina from Craft by the Rose. She was showing more of the red heart speckle yarn. So I think And I didn't know. I'm gonna go to Walmart today and see, does my Walmart have it? Do anybody know the Pioneer Woman? The Pioneer Woman, I know her from her cooking show on Food Network, but she has a yarn. She has yarn. Did anybody know that? If you didn't know, let me know, because I'm gonna go Pioneer Woman, the Drummonds, I think that's their name, who does the cooking and stuff like that. And she got appliances, but now she has a yarn section. I'm like, yarn? Ooh, child. Honey, make that money. I like, you said, I saw Christmas yesterday at the Hallmark store, ornaments. Yeah. Not everyone is celebrating Halloween, but they do Christmas. Yeah. I love the Big Twist yarn. It's beautiful. But so the Pioneer, I was seeing somebody say that, no, that was Doretha from Butter Rose Boutique. And she said, yeah, I have not seen the yarn yet. Okay, so I am going to be going to Walmart's today because she was in Walmart's and showing it. So I'm going to go into Walmart's today and see if I can find some. I don't know if it's at all Walmart's, because all Walmart's don't always get the same thing at pretty much the same time. You say, I remember the Pioneer Woman. I like to check out her yarn and fiber. She got fiber too. I heard Pioneer Woman had yarn. I'm not hearing good things about it. I love to hear what you think. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go down to a couple of my Walmarts today. The last time I was in my Walmarts in the yarn section, I didn't see anything that was new. Sometimes I really got to go outside of my local Walmarts just to see what's available, because our Walmarts doesn't always have what everybody else has. You said the Pioneer Woman yarn is pretty. Not sure if I am going to get any. Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody that I'm seeing that has been like not reviewing it, they just showing it. I would like to get it and review it, like actually try to make something out of the yarns. And that's how I can really get a feel if I like it, if I don't like it. You know what I mean? I'm not a really a yarn snob. I pretty much can use all kind of yarn. Well, let me take that back. Not all type of yarn. I have ran into some yarns that was not the best yarn to use. I forgot what yarn it was. It's some yarns is just, it don't work on your crochet hook so well. It'll get snagged or things of that nature. So I have to be careful. You said my local Walmart have almost no yarn. Hours late. Before our Walmarts did their renovation of moving a lot of stuff around, our Walmarts used to have so much yarn. I mean, you will be like, wow. The yarn sometimes will be in 2 rows. That's how much yarn. You go in this row and you can go in that row. It was a whole lot of yarn. Now, ever since they did that remodeling and moving the yarn to where the electronics used to be at and the shoes used to be at, they only have that one side with yarn. And I have never seen that side full. But my question is this: what did they do with that yarn? Like, before they did the renovation, all the shelves had became back full. I had did a video on it. I was like, finally, we are over the pandemic of where people was grabbing so much yarn because people wanted their craft to, continue. And I understand, because I was stocking up on that yarn too, guys. I was like, let me get this yarn because it was a way for us to stay sane. Okay. Y'all know when a pandemic hit, we needed something to help us to stay sane. So we was being very creative with fabric, yarn, all type of craft things. I mean, we was embarking on craft things that we never thought we even probably be anticipating. But you say I have to get out and see what my Walmart has. My Dollar Tree has yarn, so they get all my, yes. And my local Dollar Tree, they yarn shelves stays full. I am so impressed by them. I am just so impressed the way that they keep that yarn shelf full. I just love it. It's a small area, but that small area, they stay stocked. So, but you know, the yardage is what make you have to buy more. But anyway, so the yarn aisle was really full. It had so much yarn, so much fabric. Because once the pandemic was over, all the shelves had became full. Soon as they got through remodeling, well, you know, changing some things around, my local Walmarts, I mean, we be like scrambling for yarn. I'm like, but why? But why? We don't even have the mainstay like we used to. We used to have a lot of mainstay yarn where it just was a lot of yarn. But hopefully today when I go in there, I'm able to find some the Pioneer Woman yarn and some more pretty yarn. And I'll definitely be recording that so you guys can see. And I will purchase one or two because I was looking at the prices. And I think her yarn run anywhere from $6.97 to $8.67, something like that. I guess it depends what city and state you're in because all prices are not equal. I'll look at Miss Tina. Her mainstay yarn is still $2.98. Our local store is $3.13. So all the prices went up on yarn at the local Walmarts around me. Walmart is trying to be like Amazon. Walmart prefer you to order it from online and you have customer tampering with the yarn. Girl, you said, I hope you do find more pretty yarn. Yeah, me too, Don. I know a lot of businesses would prefer us to go online. That's just the future of things, you know, but I like to go in the store. I like to feel things. I like to see it because sometimes when you buy things online, they have a lot of light around them so it can show up. So what you're seeing is not actually what you're getting because it's highlighted. I mean, anybody know when you're doing marketing online, you want to have the best light, but sometimes the bright light can make a skein of yarn look or appear to be one color or one way. But in person, you'll be like, you know what? This shade look a little bit darker than I anticipated, or it doesn't look as bright as I thought it was, or so forth and so on. And it's the way that they had to market it. It's the way that they had to take the pictures of things. You know what I'm saying? So when they taking pictures of things, it could appear. So I like to go. It's not that I won't purchase yarn online because that would be a false statement, but I still do like to go to the store, you know, to buy yarn. Just like people have gotten so used to Instacart or Group Hug and a lot ship and all these things. Some people still like to go inside the store and do their shopping. But since the pandemics, I think a lot of people got used to, I guess they got used to the Instacart or got used to everything. And I haven't gotten used to any of those things. I like to go in the store, check it out, see what I like, see what I don't like, and go from there. I'm sorry. And that's the way I like to do things. But I'm not opposed to whatever, but I'm definitely going to be going there to find some yarn. But good, I know where I know a few Walmarts that I'll go to, but I'm gonna only go to two of them today because they where I'm going today. One of them is around my house, but one of them is around my job. So I can definitely go to both of those places and check it out and see what is what, who is who got what, when, where, and why. Walmart's, it was a time where when they had all that yarn that on a clearance section, they used to have so much yarn on clearance. I have bought so much yarn on clearance, but the clearance section is not for yarn anymore. It's everything except for yarn. And that's okay. I'm blocking my yarn. Trust and believe, I got plenty of yarn. I have plenty of yarn. I've been blessed with so much yarn, and I just want to use up the yarn that I already have. I got a lot of this homespun yarn. And I think what my homespun yarn that I'm gonna do this time around is I have made sweaters from homespun yarn. I think I'm gonna make my daughter a sweater using the homespun yarn. I made myself one and it turned out so beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's so soft, it's so beautiful. I know a lot of people don't like to deal with homespun yarn because sometimes the yarn it gets a little, you know, you can't see the stitch, but the stitches that I do either going to be double crochet or half double crochet, and you'll be able to just follow along and go along with it. Hey, Maribel. Maribel is hooked. She said, hey, Jeanette and Chad. How are you today, Maribel? It is so good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. This is just a quick pop-up live. I did not go live on Sunday. My Sundays, guys, it's going to be... You will know in advance because I'll make sure I get I will be live this Sunday. I will be live this Sunday. Target is selling premise yarn. You say premise crochet hook and other crochet knitting. Target? Oh wow, that's awesome. That is so awesome. And knitting supply. That is so awesome. I'm telling you, you got to get on board. You have to get on board what is selling, guys. You have to get on board what is selling. So that's awesome. Yeah, that is so good. That is so good. But I got so many crochet hooks and stuff, needles, and I don't even knit. But I got blessed with so many crochet hooks, Tunisian hooks, knitting needles. I got all the supplies. So I can never, ever, ever, never, ever really get too bored with anything, because the simple fact of the matter is I got a lot of stuff that I can really keep myself, you know what I'm saying, together and busy and creative. But like I said, sometimes my Crojo be fighting against me, and I'll be like, you know what, Crojo, you're not leaving me. So now I'm glad I do have this this Yarny, it's called Yarny YouTube seasonal hop project on my hook. And I also got a bucket hat, another bucket hat, a granny square bucket hat on my hook. I think I'm getting ready to do a tutorial on the way that I make my granny square bucket hats. I think that'll make a great tutorial. Not that it's not 1,000 tutorials out there. Sometimes when I'm getting ready to do a tutorial, I be thinking it's so many tutorials out there, but sometimes people need your tutorials. Sometimes people learn from different people, and so they can learn from you. I know when I first got onto YouTube, I learned so much from YouTube. I follow so many people, tutorials, and every time I would freestyle something, people would ask me to do a tutorial, and I used to be like, why? It's so many tutorials, but they was like, Jeanette, I like yours. I was like, really? Good morning, Jeanette. You spell your name exactly how I spell mine. How are you today? Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't had a chance yet to thumbs up the live chat, please take a second out and do so. I appreciate it so very much. How are you today, Jeanette? How's the weather where everybody is at? Yes, how is the weather where you all are at? So I'm going to continue to work on the tutorial, my make along, my Yarny YouTube hop. So I got 3 things that I'm working on. 3 is usually my maximum. Okay. I used to be like a lot of you all. I used to have a lot of things on my hook, a lot of different whips and things like that. But I narrow it down to 3 because sometimes I learned from Pamela Crochet and Knit Corner. I used to forget one thing about me. When I did had a lot of items, a lot of whips, I wasn't organized with my whips. Like I'll forget what I'm doing. I forget what hook I was using. I forget what pattern I was started. I was not organized with mine. You said it is 75 now with high spec of 83. It's going to be a hot one. Yes. Yes. 83 is not so bad as far as we be getting this 100 degrees, 98 to 100. And you know, with the humidity, it was feeling like 110, 120. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I wasn't really, you said, oops, 93. Oh yeah, now 93. Now we're talking something different, Maribel. I wasn't really organized with my whips. Like, I learned so much from everybody on YouTube. Like, y'all had different project bags. And Pamela, from Pamela Crochet in Knit Corner, not only did she have project bag, but she would buy those index card. And on the index card, she would say what yarn she's using, what crochet hook she's using, and as she's following a pattern or tutorial, she would write that down too. So being organized with your whips makes more sense. Mine's used to be in bags. And when I say bags, we talking Jewels bags, Walmart bags, Aldi bag. It wasn't even fancy bags, y'all. It was just like, oh, there's an empty bag. Put the crochet hook, put it in there. I was a hot mess. The results were beautiful, but my organization was struggling. Can we all say struggling? It was struggling so bad. So now I understand that when you're doing a lot of whips, be a little bit more organized. You can go right to the Dollar Tree and buy some of those small bins, those little pails, buckets, or whatever y'all call them. We call them bins. And put like this whip right here is using what yarn, because you can run out of yarn. So don't get rid of the ball band so quickly. What yarn, what hook, what tutorial or pattern. Okay. Here's my second one. Here's my third one. I can work better like that. But I know Pamela used to have Whipville. But when I tell you everything was organized, it was very organized and very just put together. Yeah, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, you use the Dollar Tree basket. That just make more sense, right? It just makes more sense when we got things a little bit more organized. I'm a very organized person, and I don't like when I'm not organized. Oh, I don't like it. I'll be like, no, this, it's making me not want to do it. Then you frogging stuff. I'm organized. You said I'm organizing my yarn now. You got me motivated. Oh, good, Don. You know, organization is cool. It is. You can just flow better, right? You know, however I can help. Okay, however I can help. But the thing about it is, it's like it just flows better when we got things organized, right? Good morning, Roberta, one of my Dessert Squad's member. How are you today, Roberta? How was the weather? She said, good morning, Jeanette and everyone. I like to see what I have. Out of sight, out of mind. Absolutely. Absolutely, Don. Girl, you can't even be like, what was... You be like, I seem like I was working on something else, but honey, I can't find it. So I guess I wasn't. Yeah, I try to keep everything organized. It just, life all together. You gotta have it together, because you will be fragile out here. You will be fragile out here. Don't know what, when, where, and why. You be like, what is going on? What is going on? Thank you guys so much for the beautiful hearts. I appreciate it so very much. So that is what I'm working on. I'm excited about it now that I know what I'm making. Girl, I didn't even know where I was going. I was like, what am I doing? And somebody had brought it up. They was like, oh, I'm working on my Yarny YouTube Hot. But I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't even gotten started with mine. Are you kidding me? It's fall approaching. Fall is quickly approaching. And like I said, if anybody is interested in the Yarny YouTube seasonal hop, you would need to get in contact with the Crafty Nomad. That's Kim at the Crafty Nomad. She is the one that is originator. She started this hop, and it's very fun. And every season we make something that represents the season by our own interpretation. So we just did the summer. The summer I made something for the summer. Y'all, I think I need to start using some ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba helps you with your it helps you with your memory, y'all. I could be forgetting I don't know. I be having too much on my mind and I be forgetting stuff, y'all. I am a kind of person that I write everything down. I have to write everything down, y'all. I got too many things on my mind, and I have to do a to-do list on a regular. I have to do a to-do list because sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to forget. I'm not going to forget. The fact that I'm saying I'm not going to forget is the best chance I will forget. I'm going to forget as sure as my name, Jeanette. So I try to write things down because I be forgetting, you guys. I probably gotta do a to-do list today to go to both of these Walmarts because you got life, you got a lot of responsibilities and things that you got to take care of. And when you got stuff that you got to take care of, it can get away from you, child. These days, these weeks, these months, these years, they can get away from you. But the one day it don't get away from me is my payday. I never forget payday. I always know today is payday. Other than that, I forget a lot more stuff. But now I'm just joking. But I do be forgetting because I think I made what I did for if you missed my summer edition, I made a beautiful, colorful summer top. It was made with some just bright colors and yeah, and I just had it so colorful. Summer is just one of those times where you just gotta enjoy it with the heat and all. You say, Jeanette, you can eat blueberries. It boosts up your memory as well. Thank you, Angela. Girl, thank you. I love all my berries. Berries are high in antioxidants to fight off bad radicals that causes cancer cells. So, yes, I definitely got to invest in more blueberries. I know. It's so true, Angela. It's so true. What you been working on, girl? What you got going on? Y'all, I got to get these things together. But I write things down. I've been doing that for a very, very long time. Like, someone says, if you want to stay looking young, write everything down so it doesn't get, because our brain cells can tend to we make those frowns because we can't think or we can't remember, and that ages you. But if you write it down, you can be smiling to keep you looking young. Okay. That's just my tip and what I do to, so I can help remember. But yeah, for the summertime, if you missed that video, I did made a colorful, beautiful top, and I wore it this summer. And every time I wear it, I get so many compliments on it. And every time I wear these ruffle earrings, I mean, these are called spiral earrings. Every time I wear these spiral earrings, I get so many compliments. I was like, thank you. I can use a point for myself. I'm paying for you. So I know, right? I know. I got to give you some blueberries. I like to add blueberries to my pancakes. And I like to add blueberries to my smoothies. How about a blueberry smoothies? There's other ways that you can get that those berries in. I can eat berries straight up, just like blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, any type of berries. I can just wash them out and eat them straight up. But for those who can't handle that tartness, because sometimes you can get them real sweet, sometimes they can get a little tart. You could definitely add them to your smoothies or your pancakes and your waffles. And okay, why am I talking about food? I have not eaten anything yet. I haven't had any coffee yet. So let's not talk about food because I'm going to get real hungry real fast. It don't take much to get me hungry real fast. So I don't know if you guys can hear the thundering that was happening. It was so loud. I sleep so well, y'all. I sleep so well when it thunders. I do. I sleep so good. I think that's probably why I had a good night's sleep, because it was raining. It could have been thundering, but I didn't hear the thundering until I woke up. But rain and thunder really, I don't know, it's a sense of calmness for me. A lot of people can't sleep through the rain and through all that thundering and stuff like that. But I can. I don't know what it does. It relaxes me. It's my fault. Charge it to me. I know, right? I know, right, Angela? Yeah, I sleep so well. I be like, wow. The only thing that wakes me up when it thunder and that lightning come through, like the light, it lights up your room or something like that, then that's the only time that I'm be like, oh, okay, what was that? Other than that, I be sleeping so good, so peaceful, like, oh yes. But I still gotta get up. I still have to, go to work. We still gotta get up, get out, get into it. I know a lot of people has made the YT their business, social media their business, or they have their um craft as their business, which I think is awesome. But right now, for me, I still got to do the 9 to 5. And to those things, a flourish for me. Yeah, I got to go ahead and work my 9 to 5. I do everything else on the side. Everything else is just a side hustle, business, whatever like that. But I still have to, go to work and do what I have to do, because my bills are serious. I have some serious bills, and that's okay, because I'm blessed I made them, I'll pay for them. And that's how I do it. That's how I get down. So yeah, guys, I've been, I hate I didn't, I showed this before. I should have shared this with you guys when my grandchildren was over here. I made some blankets and I gave it to them. I gave my grandson this beautiful granny square blanket, and he absolutely loved it. I gave my granddaughter this patchwork square. I did a lot of patchwork, and I made all these squares from it. I made all these squares with the patchwork, and I gave it to them, and they absolutely love those blankets. And it's going to be nice for them. It's going to be really nice for them for the fall and the winter time, and they just loved it. And so now I have no blankets. I have no blankets. I had a lot besides this blanket right here. This is my scrap blanket that I have right here. I also have and I can't even see where it's at. I have a granny square. I have a granny square scrap blanket. So this one is in a crochet along. A lot of you guys took part of the crochet along where I did a circular scrap blanket. Ursula's hers from OM Granny Square. She did not know that I was going live today. I'm sure she would have been right here with me. A lot of you guys partook in the granny, not the granny square, but the circular scrap blanket. That was my crochet along. And then I did one scrap blanket in a granny square. So I did both of those. Hey, Sandrine from Purple Crochet and More with Dreamy. She said, good morning, all. How are you today? It is so good to see you. Y'all, it's 83 degrees right now, and it's only 7:27. It is hot already. If it's this, it's going to be, I think we're going to get to the hundreds today. I don't know. It's going to be very, very muggy today. Very humid. Okay. Not muggy, but very humid today. Yes. That's the kind of day we're going to have. But I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. I'd be okay with all our hot days and all our heat waves. I'd be so okay with it. The reason being because our winters are long and our fall is usually a little short. I love the fall season, but we don't get much of it. Not here in the Chi-Town. Chicago is where I'm at. So we don't get a lot of our fall season. Do y'all get a lot of y'all fall season? Because we be tripping. We be tripping with our fall season. Why? I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I probably wear this. I probably wear this. I probably wear this today. That came. Let me see if I can fit it. This came from Aisha Handmade. I made these type of bracelets before too. I had one in camo. I made one of these in camo. I sure did. I cannot tell you where it's at. I know I can. I probably gave it away. Let me see. But these some little cute little bracelets you can make. And I think these would be so cute. Oh, they're so cute. I think this would be so cute to sell and get you some car stocks or something like that. I think these would be so cute to sell like at a craft fair. If you got a little craft fair look at that. That is so pretty. Yeah. But this is made in cotton. I like that. I have made these years ago. I think these would be so cute to wear, or to sell at a craft fair. I haven't done a craft fair this year so far, but I'll prefer to do a craft fair in the fall because I love making hats and scarf sets. So I'm going to do a craft fair this fall. That's what I'm going to do mine. So I'm going to do one this fall where I can sell hats and scarves because I love making hats and scarves. I have a lot of hats and scarves already and ready to be sold, along with some ear warmers and fingerless gloves. Those are things that I really enjoy making. Like I'll make all this stuff, garments and stuff like that. And I got skirts that I make. Let's go this way. Skirts and stuff like that. Even though I make all stuff like this, my favorite stuff to make are hats and scarves. It's like my favorite. It's absolutely is my favorite thing to make. Yeah. Have you guys had your coffee yet? I have not had my coffee, and I be trying to get my coffee first thing in the morning. Yeah. But I don't have any regular coffee. I bought the what you call the K-cups or K-cups. I bought those because at work they have the machine for it. I don't have those type of machines for those cups. So I bought those to take to work, but I didn't buy no package of coffee to have at the house. So while I'm at Walmart checking out the Pioneer Woman yarn, if it's there, not sure. But if it's there, I'm going to be checking it out. But while I'm there, I can grab me some coffee because I like to have coffee already at home. I like to have coffee at home, and I like to have coffee at work because I'm a true coffee drinker. What you said, I had my coffee before the baby arrived this month. Oh, okay. Are you babysitting today? That'll be nice. Or is that what you do? Okay, all right. That's cool. That's cool too. I'm going to keep this on for the rest of the day. And I'm going to recycle this. I'm going to use that for something else. I got to come back. I'm going to do a jewelry sale. Not sure if my jewelry sale going to be this month. The days be going so fast. The days going this fast. I'm going to try to set up a jewelry sale for my wire jewelry this month. I will let you guys know in advance when I do my jewelry sale. My jewelry sale, I just love making jewelry. I love using wire. I got a lot of wire. And so I'm just going to be making some more jewelry for you guys. for selling. I'll give you guys plenty of notice before I actually, have the sale. So stay tuned for that. I will be going live on Sunday. I didn't go last Sunday. I was hanging out with family and loved ones. And I'm telling you, it's so important to be around people that enjoy being around you. And that's the circle that I need to be around. I want to be around people that enjoy being around me, and I enjoy being around them, and we just making each other feel good and feel better. You know what I mean? It's a lot that goes on, in everyday life, but it's not for us to bring each other down. It's like, can I lift you up? Can I bring you up? That's what I'm about. Yes, I am back babysitting again. Just one baby so I can continue my crafting. She is 7 months. Oh, awesome. Oh, that is so awesome. That is so good. That is so good. That is so good. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm like, you know what? I got to be around people who's, you know, he's going to bring up my vibration. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people could be around you and you just start feeling better. You like, I don't know what it is about you, but I just feel better. And then some people you could be around and it seems like they just bringing you down, bringing you all the way down. You be like, I don't know what it is about you, but you're bringing me down. You're bringing me down. And I don't want to be brought down. I want to be I want to be lifted up. I want to feel better. I want our vibration to vibrate. You know what I'm saying? Feel good. Feel good about life and the people that's around you. That's why I was watching a young lady last night and I was like, and she was just like, she basically has been just really paying attention to her surroundings and really paying attention to how people are making her feel around her. And I said, sometimes you can get a better connection from your supporters than you can get from the people that's directly around you. You know what I mean? It's amazing how that works. You like, wow, I feel more better talking to you guys than probably talking to someone that I got more easier access to. So it's so imperative that we kind of like reflect, do some reflection. And the only how I can reflect for myself is when I'm reading the word of God, when I'm reading his word and I'm reflecting what is he saying against what I'm doing. It really gets me in alignment with my assignment. It's like when I'm reading the word of God, I'm like, okay, you know what? I think I'm doing more of my will and not your will. So I want to make sure I'm on track with you so I could be doing your will and not my will, because my will don't work out, y'all. It works against me. But when I'm doing his will, it is just prosperous. It's a blessing. It's healing. It's so many positive things that's happening. So watching what you're doing and who you're doing it with is so important. It's so important. But having that relationship with our creator is so important. It's life. It's really life. Getting that personal relationship is really life. I know somebody was saying that, people are all about what they beliefs and things like that. Listen, don't allow anyone to deter you from talking about our Heavenly Father, for praising him, for glorifying him. Because I can tell you of a certainty, 100% guarantee, I did not wake myself up this morning. I wasn't even conscious to wake myself up this morning. And for people who think they woke themselves up this morning, you got more power than you think you do. So I realized in my life who is the illustrator of my life. You know what I mean? I know who's in charge. So I didn't do none of this. It's only by his grace and his mercy. Not everybody woke up today. Everyone could have had plans for today, but not everyone is going to be able to execute those plans for today because they didn't even make it today. They had plans, but they didn't make it. Okay. You say, I continue to remove myself from negative and nonsense. It's messy up your vibe and creativity. It absolutely does. It really does. It's like, come on, if all you gonna tell me, it's like it's raining outside. Okay, it's raining. Rain is necessary. Okay. You don't have to be negative because it's raining. Oh my goodness, it's raining. Oh, why? Stop raining. Really, if it would stop raining altogether, the crops wouldn't be able to grow. The trees wouldn't be able to flourish. The grass wouldn't be able to do that. The birds wouldn't be able to do that. The oxygen wouldn't be able to be purified. So rain is necessary. The snow is necessary. All seasons is necessary. So when you hear somebody saying that, you have to correct them and say, you know what? It's a reason why it's raining. It's necessary for it to rain. It's necessary for the heat. It's necessary for the cold. The 4 seasons are a blessing. Just be thankful that you are part of it. How about that? Being thankful for all seasons. I try not to complain about anything. And when I do, I try to say, oh, forgive me. Oh, I don't know who I think I am. You know what I'm saying? If it's too hot, you got to stay still and make sure you stay hydrated. And if you can stay indoors, stay indoors. You know what I'm saying? Under the air, under the fan, stay somewhere cool. If it's raining, if you don't have to go out, don't go out. It's raining, don't go out. But trying to just find a positive in people, places, and things is so important. It's the way I want to live. And I hope whoever I'm around, I hope I bring that out. It's a goal of mine that when you in my presence, you feel good. Oh, I'm glad to be in your presence. Oh, you make me feel good. I hope my hugs feel good. I hope my words feel good. I just hope I make you feel good. I never want to be a downer in anyone's life. I don't want to be a downer. I don't want to be a downer. I just don't. I want to feel good, but also I need you to do the same thing for me. So we can feed off that. Feed off that. Feed off that. Okay. You ever been around somebody that exercise and they be like, yeah, I'm getting this workout in. It'll make you want to work out. You wasn't even thinking about working out, but you're around people who care about themselves. You weren't even thinking about eating a salad, but you're around people who like to eat better. You know what I'm saying? You weren't even thinking about doing certain things, baking. You know what I'm saying? And now you want to bake. Jeanette, you are a wonderful blessed. Oh, thank you so much. And so are you. Thank you so much for that. And that's what I thrive and I strive to be. That's girl, if I can't make it laugh, I don't want to make it cry. I don't. It's certain times I be looking at people and they was like, let's get it. Let's get it. And let's get it. I'll be like, you know what? I'm going walking today. And you be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And it's only because your energy gave me energy. Your energy gave me energy. So that's what I want to do. I want to give you energy. Yes, you can. You can do all things, okay, through Christ that strengthens us. If you believe that he does what he said he does. I believe in the Father. I believe in the Son. Yes, I do. Can anybody change my mind about it? Go ahead with that. Now, go on now. Get now. Get somewhere and sit down, okay? But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to chat it up with you all this morning. You are a blessing. Everyone that came in, everyone that blessed me with those beautiful hearts, everyone that gave me a thumbs up, everyone that watches my videos, watches the ads. It's the ads that pays. YouTube is the platform, but Google's is the one that you get paid from the ads. So it's truly a blessing. Jeanette, you are a joy to be around. And that's what I am wanting to support. Oh, thank you so much, Don. I appreciate that so, so very much. And hearts go back to you all as well. I thank you guys so, so much for hanging out with me this morning. I had just wanted to do a quick pop-up live just to say I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. And I hope everyone have a wonderful and blessed day. And instead of thinking about what's wrong in your life today, find one thing that's right. The fact that you are here is right. but find something good that you may build on that goodness for today. All right, you guys, this was fun. See you soon. See you soon, Don. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. I'm getting ready to head on out and get to work. Everyone, please have a wonderful and blessed day. And you know how I say, it's a blessing to be a blessing. Love you guys, and I'll see you all later, Gators. Thank you, Jeanette. I was a bit sad this morning. You brought me joy. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Mary Bell. Sometimes you got to just hug yourself. You hug yourself, Mary Bell, and let yourself know, I'm going to be okay. Sometimes don't worry about what somebody else want to do for you, what somebody's doing to you, or what's going on. Sometimes we got to love ourselves. Sometimes you just got to give yourself a hug and tell yourself, I'm going to be okay. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm here. I'm here. I am here. And I'm going to be okay. This too shall pass. And that's what you have to tell yourself. This too shall pass. I'm going to be all right. You tell yourself that, Mary Bell. And you give yourself love on yourself. I'm going to be all right. Because I know things are happening all day, every day around us. All day, every day around us. But don't you stop smiling. And don't you stop being the beautiful person that you are. All right, you guys. And let me get on out of here and get to work, y'all. Okay. She's on the clock. Love you guys. I'll see you all in our next video. Bye for now. Deuces. All right, guys. Bye for now.